thank God we have people like Riverside that will come into a community and hold these people's hands and give them a place to live and give them a feeling of dignity and a life. We should share and take care of the people who can't take care of themselves. If you're doing so well on your own and you have a life and you have a place to live and food to eat, there are people that don't. You're in the hospital and you think you're being, treated by the hospital, but it's really Riverside that's helping you. And Riverside is everywhere. Riverside's by your side, but you don't even know it. They don't advertise a lot. They just do a lot of good.
It's very important to me to be able to give back to the community and the community immediately around me. And that's what Riverside does. Riverside is very far-reaching, helping people from all ages and all walks of life with a myriad of different issues. And that's why Riverside is important to me, because it helps so many with so many different needs.
I'm a Riverside volunteer. This is really a worthwhile community. It's a community that deserves everybody's attention and whatever else it is you have to give.
And then you tell them that it's from birth to old age. And so everyone relates to that. They have an elderly parent that perhaps needs some help. They have a child who has been born premature and needs early intervention. They have a teenager who's going through some problems. So I think they begin to understand that it's all-encompassing.
We are very grateful to Riverside for all they've done for us.
I am Scott Shannon.
And I'm Ann Shannon.
We're the parents of Shane Shannon.
He was in the hospital for 100 days in the beginning. He's had over 5 surgeries, and with that he really spent his first year fighting to live. Where other kids are doing, developmental milestones, he was really working just to be here. He really lost the opportunity for a lot of the foundation and development that most kids are able to have. And that's where Riverside came in, because they came in and helped us and helped Shane create those foundations so that he could be a wonderful, thriving little boy that he is today.
I made up my mind that I was going to do whatever could be done to help her. I would take her anywhere in the world, to any doctor, anytime, any place. She got the help right here. And the best help she ever got was Riverside.
I was a raging alcoholic and a drug addict. And I had exhausted all my friends. It got me off welfare. It got me off Mass Health. I'm now fully gainfully employed. I have a pension plan, which I never thought I'd get. And I had been on the board, I want to say at least 11 years, if not more. And I consider myself an integral part of Riverside. You treat people the way you would want to be treated, with respect and dignity, and not to be labeled. All these people that receive services from an organization such as this are not all that bad. They're just like you and me. They're normal.
I came from a group home, and I got introduced to Riverside so that I could go and live independently. And in order to do that, I needed a supportive housing. I know Riverside and supportive housing and staff is going to be 100% behind my back. And that makes me feel like so good that I have all these people that I know I can count on and turn to.
When Jessica was younger, it was very difficult to be able to find people who really understood what our crisis was like. And it was not easy to share what went on in our house with the general public. Even in a playgroup situation, when other moms would sit around and talk about things that went on at their homes, I really couldn't share what went on in our home. But we made a commitment that if we could get through this, one of the things that would be extremely important to us was to give back.
Jessica today is working full-time, managing a spa, and she's engaged to be married this summer. So if you were to meet Jessica in the corner today, you would not have any idea that we faced some of the challenges that we had to struggle through.
When we had that tragic bus accident back in April of 2001, boy, did Riverside really rise to the occasion. They were there, and the amount of support, the amount of comfort that they gave in an impossible situation really was an enormous help to a great many people.
I've seen over the years, over the last 15 years, exactly what Riverside does on a daily basis, how it helps thousands of people, and it's touched me. I've seen it firsthand. My children, two children have been involved in some respect with Riverside, with early intervention, and I've seen how it's helped them, and I know it can help a lot of people, and does help a lot of people.
There's hundreds of people like me that don't have the help yet, that might be ready to be on their own, but there's not the funding. I would love to see everybody that's ready to take that step have the fundings behind them to take it, because I got to.
You cannot rely on the government or the state to fully fund all the programs that are necessary. We all know that all organizations would like to do more, but are unable to because of financial circumstances.
They do so much with every dollar they get in. It's unbelievable. If we could take everyone's hand and take them from community to community and show them what they do, they would empty their pocketbooks.
You know, when people say Newton is a great community, what you have to understand is we have a lot of secret weapons. And one of the biggest secret weapon we have is Riverside. You are helping to build tomorrow through action today.
Thank you.